Next on Worcester News Tonight, February vacation week for many schools in the area starts today. We have a look at how some are kicking off the week. Plus, others began the week cleaning up after a storm dropped several inches of snow in Worcester. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Anna Botari. February vacation is underway for many students in central Massachusetts. Monday, some were looking to take advantage of their day off and paid a visit to the city's oval ice skating rink downtown. Our Cam Jandro has the story. Cam?
Anna, the 12,000-foot skating rink opened up in 2012. The city says it's bigger than the one in Rockefeller Center by 4,000 square feet. And this time of year with the snow and February vacation, it makes for a popular destination. Snowflakes fell in Worcester for much of Monday. It was a good thing for those who laced up their skates at the city's oval ice rink.
Well, we didn't have much to do, and it's snowing out, and it was really pretty, so we just decided to come skate.
The oval was one spot open on Patriots Day. For some, it was a chance to get out of the house, even with temperatures below freezing.
Well, it makes it better when it's snowing and cold like it is, definitely.
It's very cold. Like, my hands right now are I feel like they're gonna explode. It's fine, but it's cold.
This week is February vacation for students in Worcester Public Schools. Some of those students going for a skate Monday night, as well as some area college students.
First time I've been down here. We're actually students at Becker, which I'm surprised you haven't been down here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not very good at skating, but I really enjoyed it.
Now, the rink will be open all week for school vacation week. There are even some extended hours on Friday. The rink will be open till about 8 p.m. And on Saturday, there's even some curling to go and watch. Anna?
Exciting stuff. Well, for many, snow plus the first day of vacation equals sledding. The crowd we caught up with in Worcester was pumped to be the first on the fresh powder. The hill in front of Quinsigamond Community College was packed with people of all ages. Kevin Lucier brought his daughter Victoria to the hill to break in her new skis.
Beautiful, because you don't have to go up and pay crazy prices just to get a fun little ride down the hill, you know?
This group was enjoying their time at the hill as well. They say they're glad to spend some time outdoors with friends.
When I woke up and didn't realize I had school, I was excited and I looked out the window.
My favorite part about the snow day today is me coming down here with my family and friends and just sledding.
You don't know, oh, it's an ordinary day. Then you come sledding and you make a whole bunch of friends.
They had a lot of fun. Well, while the snow can be fun, it can also be messy. People in Worcester also spent the afternoon cleaning up. We caught up with Bob Liberty as he shovels his driveway in Worcester. He had no complaints. He says while he's looking forward to warmer weather, he knew the snow was on its way, and he and his wife were prepared.
Easy cleanup. About an hour to do the whole driveway and the sidewalks and everything. It was good. It was good. I like the snow a lot better than the wet stuff that we've been getting.
It's good attitude. Well, are we done with snow this week? We have a look at the full forecast coming up a little later in the show. Well, some may recognize today for its history of President's Day, but for local businesses, they're using it as their biggest event of the year. Keeping up with an annual tradition, car dealers across central Massachusetts are holding huge sales. Our Chandler Walsh has more.
Here at Har Toyota in Worcester, plenty of cars have been sold over the long President's Day weekend. The dealership says they're up to about 100. It's a similar story for dealerships across the county. President's Day deals are an important kickoff to the sales season for Herb Chambers in Millbury. The dealership says it's a time for maximum trade-in values and big factory incentives.
We have interest rates as low as 0%. We have rebates and discounts up to $15,000. We have over 700 new cars available and probably 150 used cars available.
The national holiday is synonymous with car sales. General Manager Doug Magliozzi says it's the start of their spring selling season. They also see a 20% increase in sales during the 3-day weekend.
We get really aggressive because we're looking for volume, we're looking for numbers. So pretty much everything goes.
The sales team at Berterra Nissan of Auburn is doubling their typical weekend business. They expect about 60 to 80 new and used car customers from the 3-day holiday weekend.
It keeps the economy going. People come in still looking at vehicles and buying new vehicles. So it's great for the car business, and it's great for the consumer as well.
Used car manager Chad Rivernighter says customers are looking for the best deals of the year. He says they've been selling plenty of Nissan Rogues and pre-owned vehicles.
We're trying to make sure that we put ourselves in a great position to have the most customers come in and sell the most cars we possibly can.
And for people who spent their day inside and out of the snow, dealerships say they may not have missed out just yet.
Our President's Day sale will be extended to the 28th of February.
Time is, obviously of the essence. Try to come in as soon as you possibly can so we can accommodate you.
People can still celebrate Washington's birthday at HAR with a shiny new vehicle tomorrow. They'll be extending their President's Day deals until then. In Worcester, Chandler Walsh, Worcester News Tonight.
Cultivate Holdings, LLC has entered into negotiations with the city to open a second recreational marijuana shop. Their first shop opened in November in Leicester. If they receive final approval from the Cannabis Control Commission, Planning Board, and License Commission, the second shop will be opened on Southbridge Street in Worcester. Spokeswoman Francie Wade says in a statement, "We are honored and excited to be working on a community host agreement with Worcester. We love Worcester and know we will be able to add jobs, economic activity, and revenue to the city if ultimately given the ability to open another adult use dispensary there." A Worcester man is charged with robbing this same Subway restaurant 3 different times in less than a month. Worcester police say 24-year-old William Wally is charged with 3 counts of armed robbery while masked. He robbed this Shrewsbury Street Subway at knife point January 15th, 19th, and February 3rd. Police say the suspect matched the same description in each robbery, a tall, masked man with a large kitchen knife demanding money from the register. It's unclear why he targeted this restaurant. Gas prices are up, but only by 1 cent this week in Massachusetts, this according to AAA Northeast. A gallon of self-serve is now $2.35, which is 4 cents above the national average of $2.31. But the average price a year ago, this time in Massachusetts, was 15 cents higher. AAA says crude oil prices continue to climb in recent days due to growing belief global supplies are tightening. Protesters taking their President's Day off to send a message to the current president after he declared a national emergency to build a wall on the southern border. Dozens gathered at Worcester City Hall saying they reject his call. Our Rosalind Flaherty has the details.
Stay out, stay clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
On President's Day, dozens gather at Worcester City Hall to protest the president's national emergency.
It's a fake emergency that Donald Trump has declared.
We're all here to speak for each other.
Last week, President Donald Trump declared a national emergency to raise more funds for a border wall. President Trump signed a bipartisan spending bill to avoid another government shutdown. It only includes $1.375 billion for the wall. The president had originally asked for $5.7 billion.
It's a great thing to do because we have an invasion of drugs, invasion of gangs, invasion of people, and it's unacceptable.
People in Worcester joined others across the country demanding Congress take action to overrule it.
Poverty, gun violence, violence against women. I mean, we could go on and on. Global warming. There's some real emergencies happening right now in our country, and what's going on at the border is not one of them.
The government has said no, and he's doing it anyways. That's an abuse of power. We can't allow that. We all need to be aware, and we need to speak up.
Organizer Ruth Rodriguez came to America from the Dominican Republic when she was 9 years old. She says she can't believe it has come to this.
That we have a president that is committing such a horrendous inhumanity and crime.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, to the wall, we say no.
Protesters say they know gatherings like this will make a difference and say it will hopefully stop the building of the wall.
This is how we've changed history in the past. By marching, by coming out, this is what makes the difference.
That was our Rosalind Flaherty reporting. Former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe is publicly sharing his concerns about President Trump and his alleged ties to Russia. In an interview on 60 Minutes last night, McCabe said he had good reason to investigate the president after FBI Director James Comey was fired.
I was speaking to the man who had just run for the presidency and won the election for the presidency, and who might have done so with the aid of the government of Russia, our most formidable adversary on the world stage. And that was something that troubled me greatly.
McCabe says during at least one briefing, the president dismissed the findings of U.S. intelligence agencies because Russian President Vladimir Putin had given him different information. He also says he and former Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein discussed using the 25th Amendment to remove the president from office. On Twitter, the president reacted to McCabe's statements this morning, calling McCabe a liar and saying he got caught planning a very illegal act.